Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. What was that? Forget the intro. Seriously. Chelsea 2, Servette 0. Selfridges 0. Served on a platter. Served on a plate. And yet we could not destroy. We could not dissect. We could not just be comfortable in our own ends. What in the world did we witness, guys? That was tough. I am drained. I have lost a lot of water from my body. I'm gonna need to refuel and recharge. You know, I mean, I'm gonna have to get an energy drink after that. That was crazy. My thoughts and condolences to everyone that was there in person. Everybody that was there watching on the Chelsea app for a lovely price of $4.99. That was rough. That was rough. You don't need to dissect the team. Which team goes out, which we should be winning with any team. No disrespect. But at some point, we need to have some respect for ourselves. We need to start holding ourselves accountable in regards to performances with the team that we have assembled. And I need to start seeing something, because in the second leg, we can't play like that again. We are lucky in many aspects to leave with a scoreline as comfortable as that, because I've got to give a lot of credit to Servette. A lot of credit. They were slicing, dicing. They were serving up some serious shit. It was a good performance. It was really good. I was very impressed with the way that they was passing it about, knocking it about, creating little triangles and 1-2s in wide areas, getting the ball into good, dangerous areas in the box. Half time, 5 touches in the opposition box for us, 17 touches for them in our box at half time. You know, this is what we're playing with in terms of domination. We might have more possession, but they did more with it. And it was a real tough game. Both halves, you could say, we started better in both halves, and then we just faded and faded and faded like some sort of side of our head, you know, barbershop quartet. And next thing you know, Servette are keeping the ball and causing problems and creating chances. And it's not good. It's not a good look for us. Regardless of how early we are into Maresca's tenure, we've got to be playing better than that against the Swiss team. Now, I want to just start with the from back to front, because the goalkeeper, very happy with your performance. You made some important saves. I don't think many saves but one were particularly difficult, but you did what you had to do. Ball playing out from the back, no mistakes were made. You played some good passes. I would like to see him against Wolves. I am not interested in pursuing with Sanchez any further. I've said it to you guys. You know it, how I feel in regards to his quality and his level, in regards to the bozo moments, in regards to even the ball distribution for me being overhyped. I am not pursuing. Personally, me as a fan, I'm not looking forward to pursuing that journey that we're on, Dora the Explorer. I'm not trying to get to the destination. I know where the map is, and I see it, and I see the route to success, and it's definitely not there with him. So let's see if Jorgensen can do it. Let's see if Jorgensen can do it. He's a good performance, clean sheet, but it doesn't mean that the defenders were great in regards to Badiashile in particular, because Badiashile, that first half, and even in the second, but mainly in the first, the amount of crosses that were able to go past him, that were able to fly by him. I used to call him Bad Man Badiashile. We are going to have to banish you, Badiashile, if you're not careful. The amount of crosses, back 3, and we're going to get to the rest of them in a minute, but the defense, big, strong men, all 4 of them. You could even bring in Renato Vega in this, because his brother's like 6'3", passion, love it. Getting the crowd up, slide tackles. He's rough and rugged. He loves it, right? He wants to get stuck in. I really enjoyed his performance once again when he tucked into midfield, playing line, breaking passes, etc. But Badiashile at near post, it's your responsibility to clear the ball. When the cross comes in, if we fail to cut out the cross, you can intercept, you know. You can stop it. You don't have to allow the ball to just go in between the defensive line and the goalkeeper time and time and time and time again, like as if it's nobody's business. It's your business. It's your business, Badiashile. Handle your business, Badiashile. That is what your name is going to be this season. Or you will be banished, Badiashile, by the end of the season. Because these Monaco centre-backs that Lawrence Stewart has turned up with, the eyes are on you, sir. The eyes are on you. Not just 2 eyes, 4 eyes are on you, sir. You know what I'm saying? I will be watching. We will be there. So, you know, cut the crap. It's Servette at home. You've got to be playing better than that. You know, you've got to be playing better than that. So many opportunities and nearly moments for Servette where, if they were better in the final third today, if they were more accurate with final balls and final passes and shot selection and the way that they strike the ball, if they were an average team or just any better team in this competition, you see Florentinas, etc., they will score with those chances. They will take those moments. Good transitions that, you know, wrong pass was picked and overhit, and the next thing you know, the keeper claims. But again, playing dangerously. Too many times in this game, we were living dangerously. And we shouldn't be living dangerously in Chelsea. We know the postcodes. We know the different, little pockets of people. We know how to, we should know, but we don't. We don't know. So we must find out soon. But it is 2-0. And thankfully, because like I said, after that first half at 0-0 and with the touches in opposition boxes, like I've stated, and they had more shots. I think we had like 5 shots to like their 12 or whatever it was. They were just better than us in the first half. They were just far better. Mudryk, I was so close to pulling the hair follicles out of my head with Mudryk. I'm trying to calm down just thinking about it. The guy was stressing me out to new levels today. I'm sorry. I am not here to sugarcoat. You are in your do or die season, and the way you have played today is making me feel like my initial thoughts are going to be correct. I don't know what's going on for you, but the way Madueke can come on and make an impact that quickly, the conversation cannot commence anymore in regards to you two. There is no comparison. You are clearly not as good as Madueke. That is no longer a comparison I'm going to tolerate. Anybody who wishes to engage in such foolishness will be dealt with accordingly and reported to the authorities, because there is no way you can watch that game and decide in your heads with whatever reasoning that you've made up, because he wears the 10, because his hair's blonde, or because I don't know what it is, because Shakhtar Donetsk have a Ballon d'Or release clause, or I don't know, you see something. I don't know what you see, but you need to try these. Put these on, yeah? Because there's nothing to see, brother. It was a poor performance. The heavy touches, the overhit passes, it's just not good enough. The chance, you finally get through, jinky through players. Put the ball in the back of the net, shot 1v1, great opportunity, and you're not even hitting the target. You're putting it wide. Pedro Neto had an opportunity cutting in on his left foot straight at the keeper. The shots in general weren't great. We're going to get to him in a minute as well. Awful moment for him, but Mudryk, just in the game in general, not good enough. And for me, in the Premier League, can't be trusted. Pedro Neto will play. Felix will play above you. Better players. Nkuku, Madueke, Palmer, all better players than you. So your minutes in the Premier ain't coming. This is the competition where you need to run riot. And you didn't do that today, right? You were struggling with it. Yeah? You struggling with it? You struggling with it, Bob? 2 years, no Champions League, you struggling with it? I got a program where I help people like you, Bob. You're struggling, bro. This is the one-to-one that Mudryk maybe needs and wants. I don't know. Not just him, though. I mean, not just go off on him, but he was awful. Dewsbury Hall. You've got to be better than Gallagher. I'm going to tell you that now. You might not know it yet, but I've seen this shit before with Disasi and Chalobah. And I'm going to warn you now. That hyphen in your last name, that double barrel last name ain't going to save you. Yeah? Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek, De Bruyne, that little line in your last name ain't going to save you. You need to be better than Gallagher. I'm telling you now. If you're not, you're going to soon find out. You're going to soon find out. So again, we need more. Nkuku was a bit quiet first half, I felt. Again, growing into the game as he did, and then obviously won the penalty, which we'll get to. Gu working incredibly hard as always. Only 18 years old. I'm not going to get onto him. Just keep pressing, keep working hard, brother. Obviously, we're going to get into what happened in the second half. So 0-0. Now, first off, it's just good to know that we won the game, right? We win 2-0. We go to Switzerland second leg without the stress, actually, no. We might have stress, but we go in there with a good result. Nkuku wins his penalty. It's a clear foul by the goalkeeper, who just comes absolutely crashing in and just takes him down. There's no debate. Puts the penalty in. Really good penalty right in the side net, and keeper was close, but great power on the strike. In regards to the way that we went through the first half, and again, struggling to keep the ball. They're starting to pop it again, play it around, have chances. They hit the bar late on, loads of good deliveries. Again, nearly moments, not quite fleshing them out. Shots that are going wide, shots that Jorgensen is having to save. We just not good enough. Really, really poor. Really, really poor. My expectations coming into this game, 3-4-0. Maybe I'm deluded. Maybe I'm naive. I'm happy to admit, hands up. But I shouldn't be feeling that way. We should be doing that. That's what Chelsea should be doing against teams like this, with the differential in terms of, funds and finances and facilities and capabilities. We should be able to show what the money has been spent on in a game like this. But we haven't. So because it was a very even game, I would sit here and say, honestly, speaking truthfully, the whole game, if you was to go through it, at bare minimum, it's an even game. You may even say they were slightly better than us, but at bare minimum, it's an even game. I haven't got the statistics right in front of me. I'll pull them up now, actually. But at bare minimum, you can say today that was an even game. That was a very, very much Champions League semi-final, second leg, tense game between the two top teams. You know, it's just the statistics won't lie. 22 shots for Servette, 14 for us, 5 saves from their goalkeeper, 6 saves from our goalkeeper. We had 2 big chances. They didn't have 2 big chances. They had 0. Again, like I said, not quite fleshing out those chances in the end and not really making them count, the good pockets of positions and space that they found themselves in. 8 corners to 4 in their favour. No one cares about possession. It's what you do with it. So so much work to do. So much work to do. I can't stress it enough. But anyway, we move. Obviously, yes, the goal comes from the second goal comes from Madueke. Wonderful finish, like I said earlier. He makes his impact. He makes himself known. Lovely pass from Enzo. Not going to gas it too much. The expectations are high for you. World-class talent we're looking for. So these games you should be strolling in, coming in, playing those passes in behind. As you do, you are the pass master. You are one of the best passers in the team. So good to see, but we need more. Obviously, defensively, Gusto, little lapse of concentration almost put us in hot water as well. But again, like I said, really happy with Renato Vega today. Really happy with Jorgensen in goal. I think he may be getting man in the match. We'll see. Really happy with Nkuku getting his goal again. But, expectations are really high. Gu in the second half with one of the misses of the season. Oh, he did so well again, just as he has been doing all preseason, pressing the living daylights out of the goalkeeper. He wins it, and it's an open goal. I kid you not. You cannot make any excuse for it. You have to score those chances. That should be in the back of the net. No doubt about it. No explanation needed. Unfortunately, there's no place to hide in a moment like that. I was hoping that he would redeem himself and get his goal. He couldn't. Really embarrassing moment for the young kid, the young 18-year-old. Unfortunately, there's no other way of covering it up. Should have scored. And had about 3-4, bites at the cherry and decided he's not having his 5 a day today. So it is what it is. Really impressive, like I said, with their team. I didn't have a nonsense or a notion about them prior to kickoff, as much as I did try to lie to my audience and tell them I had done extensive research and scouting on said team. But I was very impressed with what I saw. And now going into the return leg, we know exactly what we're going up against, and it's something serious from the Servettes, from the Swiss Army knives. We are meant to have the Swiss Army knives, by the way. All summer, we spoke about it. Swiss Army knife. They brought the Swiss Army knife from Switzerland, and they showed us what the real blade looks like, and it's sharp, and it will cut you if you are not serious. So next time, show up next time, because that was crazy. Substitutions were made, minutes were given, Palmer comes on, Madueke comes on, Enzo Fernandez comes on, Gusto comes on, everybody gets their minutes, lovely jubbly. Listen, we move. It's a Conference League game at the end of the day. We need to be better against Wolves. I'm now really nervous for that game. That is going to be tough away from home. Counter-attacks, especially transitions. A lot to learn, a lot to improve on. Not going to do too much more cussing, but like I said, not impressive one bit. Only a few players taking something out of that game. The rest of you, Lord heavens. Smash up the likes, guys. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. In a bit, people. Lord have mercy. Peace.